Now, I suppose after this vote that leaders and wise heads and people I affectionately call masters of the universe will all get together and they'll start deciding what we're going to do. Well, you didn't win your vote, and we didn't win our vote, and so let's just sit down here and let's just divide up the pie, and you give a little bit more, and we don't want to cut too much spending, you know, and we'll just not agree to anything like these spending levels. I think that would be a mistake. I believe the American people in this last election were very clear that they expected us to do something about this reckless Washington spending. This is not a course we can sustain. We have to get off of it. We could be reaching the precipice sooner than we think, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. If we don't get off this path, we need to take action now. There's one opportunity. That's this continuing resolution, and which allows us to make some reductions, enough to send a message that there's a sufficient votes in this Congress to reverse the path we're on. So we can do this. This is not going to be a dramatic reduction in spending. Frankly, I'd like to see it go a good bit lower, as a number of people I know in the Senate feel. But most of us felt like it was significant. It puts us on a downward path. It saves $61 billion this year, $850 billion over 10. That's a pretty good amount to save in 7 months of this fiscal year. We come back next year and we do more and better work, and we're going to have to bring entitlements into the discussion, but the President's going to have to step up on that. If he's going to oppose it, nothing's going to pass on entitlements, that's for sure. So we need some leadership, and we can move this thing in the right direction. I believe that the message needs to be to whoever's meeting in these secret chambers without the American people and without, I won't be in there, I'm sure. They'll be meeting over there and they're making these plots. They need to know we're not just looking for any token cuts. We need to do something that's significant. We need to stay with the House number. That's what we need to do. It would be so good for this country. The whole world would say, this new Congress, that was a noticeable step. They actually reduced spending. Maybe they are in the United States ready to get their house in order. Maybe we don't mind continuing to buy their bonds. Maybe they'll be able to honor their debts without debasing their currency. Maybe it's a good investment. I hope that's what we need to be saying, because otherwise we could be in a situation in which our debt surges, the interest on our debt surges, and the value of our currency is debased and put us on the road to political as well as economic decline.